Hey everyone, welcome to a new series focusing on the next Nintendo console, the Nintendo NX, or as it was rumored to be called once, the Nintendo Fusion. For this, we will start with the Wii U and Nintendo's biggest mistakes with it. Then, we will move on to the rumors surrounding Nintendo's next generation of consoles. Before the Wii U was officially announced, patents, pictures, and informations were all released. We knew it would have the touchscreen gamepad, and it focused more on silence and low cost than to be a power machine. Then, at E3, Nintendo announced the official title of the machine and revealed a very well made trailer to show off all of its features. Nintendo thought they were going to make a huge splash in the next generation. Nintendo absolutely refuses to claim their faults. They said the Wii U's name and the focus on the controller wasn't the reason why it wasn't selling properly. Personally, I used to work at GameStop and another video game store, and people would come in all the time wanting to buy the Wii U games for their Wiis. After telling them it wouldn't work on the Wii, and the Wii U was a new console entirely, they would just look at me in confusion and say they weren't interested in the new controller. Nintendo has made horrible choices when it comes to their marketing, and I don't understand it. Maybe it lies at the heart of Nintendo with Iwata. When he became CEO, that is when the names changed from DS to DSi, DSi XL, 3DS, 2DS, 3DS XL, and then now we have the new 3DS. It's like you can seriously buy a used copy of New Super Mario Bros. 2 that doesn't require the new 3DS, but more than likely, a new Mario game will come out later this year to be announced at E3 or sometime that will require the new 3DS and won't have the new in its name. How confusing is that? Then we had the Wii, the new Wii, and now we have the Wii U. It would be no surprise if the new Nintendo NX would be called the new Wii U 2 Mii version, or some crazy name like that. If they could have kept going with the different names, like the NES, the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64, the GameCube, and then the Wii, then a lot of people would understand that it is a new system, not just a new iteration of it. They thought making a low-cost machine that didn't draw much electricity and remained at a cheap price point would generate sales. Yet when they first released the console, they had several interviews bragging about how it was the most powerful console on the market, and how they had third-party support to back it up. And for a year, it was, and they did. However, now it's closer to last gen than new gen, and it's even so underpowered many devs don't even want to port their games over to it. The Wii U is $300, the Xbox One is $350, the PS4 is $400. Yet, if you're going to spend hundreds of dollars on a system, why wouldn't you just spend $50 more and get the more powerful system that will actually have third-party support? Personally, I own all three systems, and I love all three for different reasons. But this just proves how flawed Nintendo's business model is. Many people think Nintendo may have to pull a Sega and drop support for the Wii U and move on to the next gen console as soon as possible. Remember, they've done this before and with the Virtual Boy, so it's not completely off the table and it wouldn't be something new. Yes, it would piss fans off, but the true fans will finally be happy they will have a Nintendo console they can actually play a third-party game on. Now, join me in the next episode, where we will move on to what the NX is, or the Nintendo Cross as some people are calling it, and see if it lines up with what was released about the rumored Nintendo Fusion.